On a bright new morning, little Betty padded through the school gates, her heart fluttering with excitement and a hint of wonder. Across the courtyard, brave-hearted Brave walked in with quiet confidence, ready to see what the day might bring. By the fountain sat Luna, a shy rabbit clutching her book, hoping, just maybe, someone would sit beside her today. Then came Rusty, the golden retriever pup, tumbling in with laughter that filled the yard with sunshine. And thoughtful Milo the squirrel adjusted his glasses, already wondering what lessons awaited him inside. Betty noticed Luna alone by the fountain and felt her heart glow with kindness. Meanwhile, Brave spotted Rusty's tumble on the grass and couldn't help but smile. Brave met Rusty halfway with excitement and asked if he would sit with him today and be his partner in class. Rusty happily accepted to be his partner and playmate. A small bump, papers flew, as Milo ran right into Betty, flustered but polite. Betty knelt to help, her gentle smile easing Milo's nerves as friendship began to spark. Nearby, Brave offered Rusty a paw and a grin, because even quick pups sometimes fall. Luna still sat quietly, certain everyone else already had friends. Until Betty walked up with that same warm smile and asked if she'd like to join them. Brave motioned for Rusty to come along too, because new days are better shared. Milo hurried after them, shy but hopeful, and together they stepped toward the classroom doors. Inside, their teacher, a kind fox, welcomed everyone with a smile that made the room feel safe. Betty sat beside Luna by the window, whispering that she wasn't alone anymore. Brave helped Rusty straighten his tie, both laughing quietly over the crooked knot. At the front, Milo took careful notes, eager not to miss a single word. "Work with a partner," said the fox teacher, chalk tapping gently against the board. The students paired with their newfound friends ready for the class project. Betty leaned close to Luna, whispering that they could solve the task together. Rusty laughed and said, "I'm better at running than numbers." Brave smirks, "We'll get through it. Don't worry." Milo finished early, proud and curious, glancing back at his new classmates. Then the bell rang recess, and excitement rippled through the room. The students cheerfully played with their newfound friends. The 5 new friends stepped into the sunshine, ready for their very first game together. Rusty darted off across the grass, daring them to catch him if they could. Betty tapped Luna's paw with a giggle. Now she was it. Brave dashed past gracefully, teasing that Luna would need to be quicker. Even Milo joined in, surprising Rusty with a quick tag that made everyone laugh. At last, they flopped beside the fountain, out of breath but smiling wide. Luna admitted she'd never played like that before, and Betty promised she could always join in now. Rusty splashed at Milo with a wag of his tail, and Milo squeaked about his poor glasses. Brave watched the fun quietly, realizing how wonderful it felt to have new friends. Milo dried his glasses, smiling at the cheerful mess around him. Then the fox teacher's bell rang again, calling everyone back inside. Together they walked through the doors, tails swaying, hearts light from laughter. Back in class, they settled into their seats, comforted by the simple joy of belonging. Luna raised her paw, answering softly, and earned a proud nod from her teacher. Milo shared his notes with Rusty, who finally understood the tricky part. The tall school bell rang once more as the sun began to fade outside the window. All the students are getting ready to go home in good mood and with joy with their newfound friends. And when the day ended, Betty, Brave, Luna, Rusty, and Milo walked home together. 5 new friends and a story just beginning. Kindly subscribe to our channel and watch out for the next episode. Thanks for watching.